There's a pillow in your home that hasn't held a peaceful night in weeks, maybe months. It's where your head rests, but your thoughts never do. And it's not because you haven't tried to move on. You've taken the high road. You've told yourself it's in the past, but deep down there's a knot that hasn't loosened. Not because you want revenge, but because someone hurt you knowingly, carelessly, and walked away like it meant nothing. And that silence, it still lingers. Most people won't talk about this part. The part where we crave closure, but know we'll probably never get it the way we imagined. We don't want drama. We're too grown for that, but we do want release. We want that invisible weight to lift, the one that keeps our chest tight, our patience thin, and our energy clouded. That's why this ritual exists. Not for control, not for magic, but for clarity. It's simple. 7 black peppercorns, placed with care in a very specific spot. That's it. No confrontation, no spells, no manipulation, just a quiet shift, one that starts in your space and ripples out into the space between you and the person who hurt you. And sometimes what happens next is surprising. You feel lighter, you sleep easier, and in rare, almost uncanny moments, they reach out. They say the words you stopped waiting for. I'm sorry. It's not guaranteed, of course, but the real power of this ritual isn't in changing them. It's in changing what you hold. So if you're still carrying the echo of someone's cruelty, or a disappointment that never got closure, this might be the most peaceful way to let it go. Not by pushing or pretending it never hurt, but by letting energy do what words couldn't. Let's begin. Part 1, the pain that never had a name. You don't always notice when it starts. One day someone says something that cuts deeper than it should and you brush it off. Maybe they were just having a bad day. Maybe you were too sensitive, so you don't say anything. You don't cry, you just swallow it. The next time it happens, you feel it more, but again you stay quiet. Because you've been raised to keep the peace. You've spent decades putting others first, smoothing over awkward silences, being the one who understands. But inside, something begins to shift. It's not dramatic, it's not loud, it's just heavy, like walking through your own house and feeling slightly off balance, like trying to sleep but never quite resting. You don't want revenge, you're not someone who seeks conflict. But the truth is, you're carrying something that doesn't belong to you. A tone someone used, a word they tossed out carelessly, a betrayal you didn't deserve, and no one ever acknowledged it. No one ever said, that was wrong. They just moved on and left you holding the ache. It's the kind of pain that doesn't have a name. It doesn't leave bruises. It doesn't show up in tests. But it weaves itself into your energy, into the way you speak to yourself, into the way you flinch when someone raises their voice, into the way you second-guess your own intuition. You've probably told yourself to just let it go. That time will do the healing, that people don't change, and you're right in a way, but healing doesn't mean pretending you were never hurt. It means honoring the fact that you were and giving that wound somewhere to go. You see, emotional pain is like static electricity. When it has nowhere to discharge, it builds. It clings to your skin, your breath, your relationships. It becomes the tension in your shoulders, shortness in your fuse, the reason you feel tired all the time, even when nothing's really wrong. You go about your life, you cook, you check on your grown children, you show up for people who need you, but there's a quiet part of you that feels unseen, that aches to be acknowledged, not just by others, but by you. And that's the moment many women reach without realizing it. That moment where the wound isn't fresh anymore, but it's not healed either. It just sits there, waiting for space, waiting for permission, not to lash out, not to make them pay, but to finally be released. This is the space where small rituals matter, not because they're magical, but because they create movement. Because when nothing else has worked, no apology, no closure, no conversation, the smallest shift in energy can feel like a breath of air in a room that hasn't been opened in years. That's why this practice exists. Not to fix anything, not to punish, but to give your pain somewhere to land, so it stops living in your chest. So it stops shaping your reflection in the mirror. So it stops clouding the joy you've earned. When someone hurts you and never owns it, that wound can loop endlessly in your body. But when you give it form, a gesture, a ritual, a physical act of release, it breaks the loop. It creates space for something new to settle in. Even if it's just a little more peace at bedtime, even if it's just a slightly deeper breath in the morning. And the truth is, you deserve that. You deserve softness where there's been tension. You deserve silence that heals, not silence that punishes. You deserve to look around your home and feel that it's a sanctuary, not a container for things left unsaid. Because you've carried enough for others, for your family, for people who never once said thank you or I'm sorry. You've been strong long enough. Now it's time to be light, to unhook from the energy that doesn't serve you, to remember that you don't have to wait for anyone to give you peace. You can claim it quietly, gently, with something as small as a peppercorn and the willingness to let go. Part 2, a warm palm and 7 little shields. You don't need incense. You don't need a candle. You don't even need to believe in anything mystical. All you need is 7 small peppercorns and a quiet moment with your own hands. That's it. Because this isn't about magic. It's about memory. About finally giving shape to something you've carried far too long. Take a few minutes to find a space where you won't be interrupted. Maybe it's your kitchen counter after the dishes are done. Maybe it's your bedside before sleep, wherever you feel safe and still. Then take 7 black peppercorns in your palm, whole ones, round, unbroken. That detail matters, not because they are powerful, but because they are whole, just like the wholeness you've been trying to return to. Close your fingers around them gently. Let your hand rest like you're holding something fragile, not because the peppercorns will break, but because they're carrying something precious, your unspoken pain. The things you couldn't say at the time, the moments that passed too quickly for you to defend yourself, the looks that lingered long after the room went quiet. It's all there, tucked into your palm, waiting for release. Close your eyes, breathe in slowly, not to force calm, but to remind your body that it's safe, that this moment is yours. With each inhale, imagine warmth beginning to rise in your palm, like sunlight through glass, like water beginning to boil. That sensation isn't in your imagination, it's the shift you've needed. A moment where your body and spirit finally align. You don't need to chant anything fancy. You don't need to memorize lines, but if it feels right, say this softly from your heart. I release, I protect. I no longer hold what isn't mine, and I trust that what needs to come will find its way. That's all. You don't even have to say it out loud. What matters isn't volume, it's sincerity. Because this isn't about sending energy at someone. It's about calling your own energy back, reclaiming the parts of yourself that got scattered when someone treated you carelessly. What you're holding now isn't just pepper, it's protection. 7 tiny shields absorbing what you're finally ready to let go of. Not because you've forgotten, but because you deserve better than to be defined by the harm someone else caused. Let yourself feel what rises. Maybe it's anger, maybe it's sadness, maybe it's a memory you thought you'd buried. Let it come, let it pass. These emotions are just old guests finally packing up and leaving. You don't need to fight them, just let them go. When you're ready, really ready, decide where these 7 peppercorns will go next. Not just tossed away, not hidden but placed. Intentionally, with care. That part will come soon, but for now, just sit. Feel the warmth in your hand, the quiet around you, the steady beat of your own heart. It's still here, still strong, still capable of healing. This small ritual, as quiet as it is, can open more than just your hand. It opens a door, a shift, a permission you've been waiting for, but now no longer need from anyone else. You've just given it to yourself, and that changes everything. Because here's the part no one tells you. When you truly let go, the energy doesn't just disappear. It moves. It ripples outward. It brushes against people you haven't spoken to in years. It softens the tension between you and the world. And sometimes, yes, sometimes, it brings someone back, not always with words, but with a change in their posture, a shift in how they speak to you, an apology that's more energy than language. But even if that never happens, you've already won, because you no longer need it, because your peace no longer depends on their awareness, and because 7 little peppercorns have done something most conversations never could. They've helped you return to yourself. Part 3, 3 places to place the pepper and let them feel the shift. Number 1, under your pillow where you've cried in silence. There's something sacred about where you lay your head at night. That space, quiet, dark, untouched by the world for a few hours, becomes a mirror. It doesn't ask for makeup or politeness. It simply reflects what's real. And for many women, especially those who have spent a lifetime showing up for others, it's the only time and place where the tears finally come. Not in public, not in conversation, but here in the soft silence between one breath and the next, under the weight of a pillow that has held more emotion than anyone knows. That's why the first place to lay your peppercorns is here, under your pillow. On the left side, closest to your heart, not because it's magical, but because it's meaningful. This is the space where your mind surrenders, where your guard drops, where the subconscious rises to the surface. It's where your dreams speak louder than your words, and where unresolved pain often returns night after night, disguised as restlessness, shallow sleep, or the echo of old memories you thought you'd forgotten. The peppercorns work here not by force, but by presence. Like silent companions placed gently beneath the fabric, absorbing what you can no longer carry into tomorrow. Their round, whole shape symbolizes completion, closure, not the kind you wait for from someone else, but the kind you gift to yourself when you've decided that enough is enough. When you know that peace is not something they can give you, it's something you have to claim piece by piece, breath by breath, night by night. As you prepare for sleep, place the 7 peppercorns between the pillowcase and the pillow itself. Don't speak, just be. Let your body sink into the bed. Let your weight rest fully, like a tree returning its roots to the soil. If emotion rises, let it rise. If a memory returns, let it pass through you like wind through sheer curtains. Nothing needs to be fixed tonight, just felt, just witnessed, just softened. And here's the shift that often surprises people. After a few nights, something inside begins to loosen. Your sleep deepens. Your dreams feel lighter. You wake up without that fog of emotional tension clinging to your shoulders. And more curiously, people who have wronged you, those who dismissed your feelings or left without explanation, may start to act differently. Sometimes they reach out. Sometimes they don't say anything, but their energy changes. Their coldness softens. Their avoidance turns into glances, messages, or small gestures. It's not magic, it's resonance. Because when your energy stops carrying the weight of pain, it stops echoing back toward you. What was once a wall becomes a mirror, and some people can't help but look into it and see what they did. But even if no one ever comes back, something far more important does. Your presence, your softness, your sleep, your ability to close your eyes without carrying the day's disappointments into the night. You begin to feel held not by anyone else, but by your own intention to heal. That's the quiet gift of this practice. It doesn't demand anything. It doesn't promise dramatic results. It simply invites a shift, one breath at a time, one night at a time. So tonight, when the house is still and the lights are off and your room belongs only to you, take the peppercorns, place them gently, close your eyes, and for once let something else carry the weight. You've carried it long enough. Number 2, on a breezy windowsill where light touches and leaves. There's something different about the light that hits your window in the early morning, the way it stretches across the sill, pauses for a moment, then moves on without asking for anything. That light doesn't stay, but it always returns. It brings warmth, perspective, sometimes even a kind of softness that no one else sees but you. And when you place your peppercorns on a windowsill like that, on a breezy ledge that meets the sky, it's not about superstition. It's about alignment, with breath, with timing, with the quiet rhythms of nature that know how to let go and begin again. The second place to rest your 7 peppercorns is your northwest-facing windowsill. That direction isn't random. In ancient traditions and modern practices alike, the Northwest represents higher guidance. It's the direction of wisdom, of ancestors, of the kind of clarity that doesn't shout, but whispers through wind. That's why this spot matters, because this is where you let the wind help carry what your heart no longer can. Set the peppercorns there in the early morning when the light first begins to filter in. Don't arrange them perfectly, just place them as you would place trust, softly, without control. Let the air move through them. Let the sun warm them for a moment, and then step back. This isn't about watching, it's about allowing. Because this part of the ritual is not meant to stay close to you. It's meant to rise, to lift, to move outward like a signal you no longer need to send but are finally ready to release. These peppercorns, sitting quietly where light touches and leaves, do something subtle but powerful. They hold the energy you've been holding onto, old conversations, frozen goodbyes, unresolved tensions, and they begin the process of offering it up to something greater. Not for punishment, not for payback, but for balance. Because some things are too heavy for one heart to hold forever, and letting the wind carry them doesn't make you weak, it makes you wise. You might not feel anything right away. There may not be a sudden shift, but in the days that follow, you may notice a quiet unraveling of old stories in your body. A lessening of the grip those moments once had on you. A strange calm when you think of someone who used to make your stomach tighten. And sometimes, unexpectedly, the people who caused the most disruption begin to feel it too. They don't know why, but something pulls at them. Maybe it's a moment of reflection. Maybe it's an urge to reach out. Maybe it's nothing more than a sense that something's changed and they feel it. But this ritual isn't about them. It's about creating space between your pain and your peace. That space is where growth lives. That space is where energy realigns. That space is what the wind on your windowsill knows how to hold. Because letting go isn't passive, it's active, it's deliberate, and it's brave. It means trusting that you don't need to carry everything on your own. That the universe, however you understand it, can take some of the weight if you're willing to put it down. So when the light touches that spot on your windowsill tomorrow morning and the breeze finds its way across the room, let it pass through those 7 little seeds of release. You've already done the hard part, feeling it, naming it, holding it in your palm. Now let nature do what it's always done. Transform, move, dissolve, renew. You don't need to understand how it works. You only need to allow it. Because healing doesn't always happen in conversation. Sometimes it happens in the quiet, in the subtle shift of wind through an open window, in a peppercorn warmed by morning light, in the decision to let go, not to forget, but to free yourself. That's what this placement is for, not control, not closure, but a soft invitation to begin again lighter than you were yesterday. Number 3, under your desk where you were misunderstood. There's a particular kind of wound that doesn't come from family or intimacy. It comes from the spaces where you were supposed to be respected. Places where your voice was clear, your intentions were good, but somehow you were misunderstood. Maybe it was at work. Maybe in a community you once gave so much to. Maybe in a room full of people who smiled at you but never truly listened. And while you never shouted, never fought to be seen, the hurt still rooted itself quietly in your body. That's why the third place to rest your peppercorns is under your desk. Not for show, not for anyone else to notice, but because that's the space where you once lost a part of your ease, where you began to second-guess your tone, your presence, your value. Under the desk is where your legs have trembled during hard conversations, where your heart raced after being dismissed, where you smiled through clenched teeth, holding composure like a shield. But no more. This time, the energy of that space becomes yours again. Place the peppercorns tucked near the back left corner of the floor beneath your desk. Let them lie where your feet settle when you work, read, or even simply sit. What they do is quiet but constant. They absorb the whispers of judgment that never made sense, the glances that carried meaning you could never name, the invisible stress that made you over-explain, over-apologize, overcompensate. These 7 tiny protectors create a soft, steady shield, not to isolate you, but to insulate your energy from everything that doesn't belong to your purpose. The clearer your field becomes, the stronger your presence grows. You'll notice it in how you speak, in how you no longer feel the need to defend your choices, in how people start treating you with a different kind of respect without you asking for it. And here's what's truly beautiful. Sometimes, even those who once misjudged you begin to change. They reach out. They soften. They apologize, not because you demanded it, but because your energy no longer invites harm. You've shifted the dynamic without raising your voice. You've reclaimed the room without stepping into a spotlight. That's the quiet strength this ritual offers. Not the kind that dominates, but the kind that doesn't bend. So if your desk has held your effort, your ideas, your quiet bravery, let it also hold your protection. Tuck the peppercorns beneath it and forget they are there. Let them work silently while you focus on what matters. Let them carry what you've carried long enough. And when you look up from your work, when you stand and stretch and move through your day, remember, the energy has already shifted. You don't have to prove anything anymore. The room has changed because you have. Part 4, it's not magic, it's alignment. There's a certain kind of heaviness that doesn't come from arguments or betrayal, but from being quietly misunderstood. Not shouted at, not attacked, just unseen, unheard, passed over in rooms where you gave everything you had. It could have been at work during years of showing up and never being acknowledged. Or at home, in the way your voice softened just so others wouldn't feel uncomfortable. Or maybe in conversations where you shared a truth that no one really listened to. That's the kind of hurt that builds slowly. The kind that doesn't make headlines in your heart but lingers under the surface right beneath where you sit every day. That's why the third place to put your peppercorns is under your desk. In the left corner, tucked away, not to be seen but to silently hold space for what you no longer want to carry. Because the desk is where you perform, where you organize, where you show up for tasks, people, responsibilities. It's where your mind stays sharp, but where your emotions are often tucked aside. And the left corner, symbolically tied to inner emotion, is the perfect place to cradle the pain that never got a name, but still shaped how you moved through your day. When you place the 7 peppercorns there, you're not asking for attention. You're not staging a protest. You're simply creating an energetic boundary, one that protects, absorbs, and stabilizes. It's like setting up a small team of quiet guardians who don't speak but see everything. They don't retaliate. They don't reflect negativity back. They simply take it in so you don't have to. So your energy stays focused, clean, and unbothered. The beauty of this practice is how subtle it is. No one will know it's there, but you will. You'll notice how conversations don't drain you as much. How the sarcastic remark that would have stayed with you all day now passes through like static. How you speak a little more clearly, think a little more freely, and hold your own without tightening your jaw. That's not coincidence. That's energy shifting. That's space protecting you the way you've spent years protecting others. And what's more, over time, the people who once dismissed or overlooked you may begin to sense the difference. You haven't become aggressive, you haven't raised your voice, but something in your presence feels different, centered, calm, clear, and that clarity demands respect, not by force, but by frequency. That's how power moves when it comes from healing, not ego. Placing the peppercorns under your desk also helps create a transition between who you've had to be for others and who you are for yourself. The woman who doesn't always explain, who doesn't overgive just to be seen, who doesn't shrink to keep the peace. That's not rebellion, that's reclamation. And it starts right here, under the surface of a space where you've quietly sacrificed for years. So as you finish your coffee and sit down at your desk tomorrow morning, take a moment before you open the laptop, check your messages, or make that call. Reach into that left corner. Feel the presence of the peppercorns, not with your hand, but with your awareness. Remember that something is working for you silently. That energy is moving. That old misunderstandings no longer get to shape your voice, your day, or your worth. Because healing doesn't always happen in meditation or ritual. Sometimes it happens in ordinary places, under a desk, in a quiet breath, with something small but steady doing the work alongside you. These 7 peppercorns don't need to speak for you. They hold the weight so you can speak for yourself with grace, clarity, and ease. Let them stay there. Let them do what they do best. You've done enough explaining. Now it's time to simply be and be understood, first by yourself, and eventually by the world around you. Final, what we've done here may seem simple. A few peppercorns, a quiet room, no shouting, no grand declarations, but healing, real healing, rarely announces itself with noise. It begins with intention, with space, with small actions that honor the weight we've carried silently for years. Maybe you didn't even realize how much you were holding. Maybe you thought you'd already let it go because you stopped talking about it or because life kept moving. But your body remembers. Your heart remembers, and deep down you knew there were still parts of you waiting to be heard, waiting to be held. This ritual wasn't about changing the past. It wasn't about making anyone feel bad or forcing apologies. It was about calling your energy back, about closing the loops that kept you bound to moments, to people, to words that never deserved that much of your light. And through each placement, under your pillow, on your windowsill, beneath your desk, you created something rare in today's world, a private act of self-respect. A declaration that you are no longer willing to be shaped by the silence of others, that your peace is not negotiable, that your healing is already in motion. If someone reaches out, let it come with grace, but don't wait for it, because what's more powerful than hearing "I'm sorry" from them is feeling deep in your bones, "I've made peace with it." That's freedom. That's strength. That's the version of you that doesn't beg to be seen, but who shines anyway. Thank you for walking through this with me, for your presence, your stillness, your trust. If you've made it this far, then you've already shifted something in yourself. And that shift, that one quiet decision to show up for your own heart, is the kind of transformation no one can take from you. Tonight, may your sleep be soft, may your thoughts be kind, and may your space, no matter how small, feel like sanctuary again. You deserve that, you always have.